Okay, today we are learning about past progressive tense verb in Farsi. Past progressive or past continuous verb is a verb that is indicating an action or situation, condition, or event that occurred in the past but in a progression form, in a continuous form. So part of the title is showing progressive, it's in progress, it's in continuation, and it happened in the past, it goes back to the past. So in order to make a past progressive tense verb in Farsi, we just need past stem of the infinitive, and we need to add the appropriate personal ending for first, second, or third person singular, and then me at the beginning. Me is the sign of continuation. If you don't add me at the beginning of the verb, it doesn't show any continuous or progression form. So you have to put me at the beginning of your past stem, and then add the appropriate ending for person. Past stem or بون in Farsi we call it بون ماضی بون گذشته. So how do I get that? Past stem is indicating an action in the past, and how do I get it? I just delete the noun from the end of the infinitive. Here these are the personal endings. Personal ending means شناسه means IDs for first person, second person, third person, singular, and first person, second person, and third person, plural. So I have to add all these based on the doer or the subject of the action, and to the end of the past step. Here's an example of خورد. خورد is the past stem of خوردن. I add am at the end. What I get here is past tense verb. Then I add me at the beginning, and I get past progressive tense verb. Just adding me at the beginning of past tense, simple past tense verb makes it continuous. So me is the sign of continuation or progression. And this is the conjugation in first person plural. So the ending that you see we have used here is im, because im is the appropriate ending or shenase or ID for first person plural. And we added me at the beginning of the verb. If we don't consider me here, what we have here is simple past tense. So me is added, me is continuation, so the sign is added to show continuous past. Here again, these are the endings. This is the same ending for second person singular. So we are talking to one person. The addressee is one person, not more than one person. And it's added to the end of past stem. What we get is past tense verb. And then when we add me at the beginning of the verb, we show the continuation or progression. So we make past progressive tense verb. Here, second person plural. The appropriate ending is eat, eat. So eat is added, and the same happens with me. Me should be added as a prefix at the beginning. In third person singular, we don't add any ending here because we know that past stem is the same as actually simple past tense for any verb, because if we add dal here, another dal, because the appropriate ending for third person singular is dal. If I add another dal here, dal next to each other doesn't look good. So that's why we don't add it. And te and de have a very close point of articulation. So it applies to this one too, because te and dal are here. We don't add any dal here. That's why I put 0. And we don't forget the me is the sign of continuation. And this is the conjugation in third person plural for past progressive verb. When I look at this verb, I see, okay, I have me. Me shows continuation. I have the past stem here, and this past stem is before the ending noon dal. Noon dal, I remember, noon dal is the ending for third person plural. So you understand it means they ate food, and they dragged, they got. But I have the point of continuation as well here. So I say they would get, they used to get, they used to drag, or would drag. So this me shows the continuation in the past as a habit, as a repetition, something that continued and progressed at a certain time.